Hey guys, and welcome to Simply Hike. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Women's Osprey Aura AG 50 rucksack. So this rucksack's going to be ideal for, backpacking around Europe or the world, DFE, gold, silver, bronze, that sort of thing, as well as wild camping as well. Anyway, let's take a closer look at its features now, shall we? So the first thing you'll notice, it's got a very traditional shape and design to it, but there are features on here that kind of stand out that little bit, but obviously that's what we're going to talk about now. So the first thing I'm going to show you is the entry point of the rucksack itself. I'm just going to open it up, put that to the top there. So what you'll notice, you've actually got a double flap system on here. So you can actually take the storage, the top pocket off this pack, and then you can use this by itself. It's a little bit of multifunction. So if you're not using the top pockets, pop this on and then hey presto. What you can also do as well is as an addition, tuck that in there, and then you've got yourself a waterproof cover as well. Anyway, on the inside, it's pretty much a standard affair. The only thing you might notice that's slightly different is the compression strap for the bag is on the inside rather than the outside. So you clip that in, pull that in, and as I said, that just holds everything too at the top. On the inside though, it's a standard affair. It's pretty much just one big open space. The only thing you do have is your side section or your back section for your hydration bladder. The hose itself fits through here. I lift that up and comes out the bottom here, but because it's mid-section and mid-part of the bag itself, does mean you can put it on either strap, kind of giving you a bit more flexibility, which is a really nice touch. The bag though is a really quick and easy pull string top to it, so it is nice and easy to undo and to open up. Now, let me just pop that there. So on the top here, you'll notice you've got two toggle systems on the side. They are for your walking pole and for your ice axe. So you can adjust them just by using this class system on here, and then they just hook into the bottom sections there as well. So the base plate or whatever for the ice axe or your walking pole just sits in there comfortably. But let's talk about the front pocket itself. So if I just compress that and then clip it open. So the pocket itself has this elasticated mesh material on the front here, basically meaning it's a reactive pocket. So whether it's going to be big chunky items or lots of small items, whatever you pop in there, it will stay safe and secure. But even if it's an awkward size or shape, it's still going to hold nicely in there. And as I say, once you've popped that in there, if I actually put it to the side here, you can see the sort of volume that you can get in there as well. As I say, it is nice and spacious. But once all the gear's in there, clip that in on the top there, and then the compression strap is just going to hold whatever you pop in there nicely as well. As I say, it's going to make it nice and secure. On the bottom, you've got your traditional bottom opening, like you get in any normal rucksack. As I say, that opens up to the bottom. So you've got this wall section on here. You can have that loose, and then you can have from head to toe of the bag itself open up one big space, or as we've got it done in here, have that done up, and then you've got two separate sections. Ideal for your sleeping stuff, or your dirty clean stuff, or your wet and your dry stuff. Obviously depends on how you've packed your bag, but you've got nice volume in there, and so the zips themselves are really nice and quick, easy to use. And on the side as well, you've got an additional kind of bungee hook on the system on there as well for any additional items that you want to take off, or a clip to the bottom part of your rucksack. Let's take a look at the top storage now, shall we? So, as I said earlier, the top storage can actually be taken off. All you've got to do, play around with these three, basically this structured system on here, 1, 2, and 3 compression straps, pull them off, and then hey presto, job's a good one. You can actually take that off, reducing the size and the overall height of your bag, which is a really cool feature. On the top though, that does mean it gives you kind of two options. So on the top, you've got your bright green rain cover. So the heavens do open, pop that on, and then hey presto, you can leave that on there. But if you're going to be using this as an additional storage item, or if you've attached it to another bag or whatever, or if you're carrying it, for a day trip, you can use this as an additional item as well. What you will notice, as I say, it's just a nice Velcro system on there, so you can take it off if needs be. But the space as well inside there is nice and spacious. Anyway, let's zip this up and let's take a look at the main section. Now this is what this top pocket is mainly all about. This top section here is absolutely massive. You can get loads of gear in here. So as I say, even if you're not using this for the top part of the bag, just using it as an additional item for additional storage, maybe on the inside, it's going to give you lots of play with it. As I say, you can really play around with that. So if you're a fan of lots of storage on the top part of your rucksack, this is definitely a bag to consider. Right, let's take a look at the anti-gravity system now. So the way that it works, the actual frame itself is all interlinked. So within the straps and obviously within the hip belts themselves, that's going to lift the weight of the bag off, making it a lot more comfortable for you. And as I say, just generally helping taking the strain and the stress of the overall weight of your pack. So if you're really going a long distance or walking or hiking a long distance with a heavy pack on your bag, this anti-gravity system, as I say, will lift it off your back, and it's just going to make it feel a hell of a lot nicer. What you'll also notice as well is going to offer a brilliant breathability as well as amazing ventilation as well. So it's going to be nice and cool on your back as well as nice and comfortable. Even the strap systems themselves feature this mesh material on the front. They're making it nice and padded, nice and comfortable. It's going to keep you nice and cool. With the bag, you get a traditional chest strap, fully adjustable as well, just like a traditional compression strap. You get your emergency whistle, obviously, to blow if you get stuck anywhere, and then you've got your trails on the side there, so you can adjust the kind of the chest strap accordingly to suit all your needs. And then lastly, you've got the hip straps. Hip straps, as you can see, are pre-molded, pre-bent, so they're going to be comfortable, fresh out the bag. They're going to hug around the top part of your hips nicely, and just generally, it's going to be good from the word go. As I said earlier, it's all linked in with the anti-gravity system, so this is going to be helping lifting the weight off your back. And then hey presto. 2 storage pockets on the side there, nice wide zips, nice wide entry, and you get lots of space, ideal for grab and go items, whether that's going to be a mobile phone, your wallet or your keys. And then just to show you in here as well, it's there as well. So nice and spacious in there, really easy. I mean, I've got a nice big hand and I can get the whole thing in there as well. As I say, got good volume in there as well. And then lastly, just the buckle system itself. So the bag's got a traditional clip buckle system. Nice and big, nice and chunky, clips into place, just like that. And then you've got your adjusters either side to suit all your needs. And there we have it. As I say, this is a great rucksack from Osprey, and if you'd like any more information on it, just head over to our website, simplyhike.co.uk. And for all the latest news and information in the hiking world, just head over to our social channels.